Ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, ta-na-dun-dun, ta-na-na-na-na-na. Guys, have you checked the video behind there? Ha! Let me tell you one thing. Well, let me tell you a story. Whenever we come out to say that Kenge is a person who is having empty all times, empty brain, empty stories, empty promises, empty cucumbers, empty stories every time. Look at what is always talking and is promising people that, guys, whenever I hit 485,000 subscribers, I'm going to be taking you to Jamaica. I'm going to be taking people to India. Guys, I promise you, you just reach me there. I'll be taking you around. Don't be stupid. Don't be treated like people who are not listening to this. Kenge is always a scam, and I'm going to excavate. I'm going to get them out, to prompt, to encodize, to excavate them out, to make sure that you're going to be getting the real varied concept about what is Kenge always talking about, and why is he always talking about, guys, she always promised the other lady who came at the villa, and she was taking that, okay, you know what, I'm going to take you to South Africa. What happened? Did you see any video? I'm going to make sure that I'm getting an airplane. I'm going to fly you because you have been my fan. Oh, my living God, you are so amazing. You have come to my area. I love you, and you look like Percy. Stupidity of the highest order. And whenever we come out to tell people, Kenge is a scammer, is there just to trigger donations, to embrace people, to say that, oh, Kenge is a good person, is now promising people. What I'm going to ask here, Sir Tony, wherever you are a Kenge programmator, you are a Kenge solidifier. Have you ever been taken to India? Have you been taken to Australia? Don't be used like people who don't understand. Janet harassment. Have you ever been taken even to Africa? Even Africa, the homeland. Janet harassment. I'm asking you another question. Have you ever been taken to even Kenya, and even getting to the village that Kenge is coming from? You are just supporting a vandalist guy, a vandalism person, a crooked person, a crocodile person, and intruder person who is only there for the content, who is only there to give you empty promises which can never be refundable, which are just there for that moment. And the real fact, have you ever seen in his channel all of those boys or the guys you have ever seen in this video? Have you ever seen them? They are no longer available. He's always talking because he is there to talk. He's there to give us his own lips out and talk about the mouth is croaking like a we can call them what? Cocks. Yeah? The mouth is croaking like crocs. Like cocks, and talking about, oh guys, you know, I'm just a good person, you know, whenever you reach me to this position, I'm gonna be taking every fan I have from one place to another. Empty promises. And he has gone to look for a woman who is now vandalizing everything, who has just taken over everything, is now throwing him into an imbroglio direct, because everybody is just talking about, oh my living God. Why couldn't he even go to another person? Why could he go to the street girl, a person who was working in bars? Imagine you say that, oh, this is poo. No, this is talk about a person has urinated somewhere. You say that, oh, this is a urine, eh? Let me jump it. Whenever you want to jump, now you land on poo. So he's never getting advice from people who have knowledge, people who knows how life is, people who can encourage him. He's just been encouraged with the simple fools who are just there to make sure that he's just criticizing other people. And even I've just noticed that there are some of the white wazungus who are so jealous of other people, who can never think beyond their own measures. They cannot even think beyond their ears. They cannot even think beyond where the eyes can see. They're just there to say that, oh, there's a person I hate in the village called Gintu. You will hate me until you will come to solidarize yourself and you will come to my channel again. Because Kenge is kaboom, is nowhere to be seen. And the real fact is one. Kenge can never give me a hat trick. Kenge can give me nothing to offer to the society. Because he's a kogumaya. He's just a pogumaya. And there's nothing he can ever do to solidize my own solidity, or to solidize my own aptitude, or to solidize my own attitude towards what I have to tell people. Because he started the game, he has to finish it. I'm going to give you the real concept about what Kenge is always promising people that are going to be taking you to South Africa, because he has seen some nyash talking about, I reflect, oh, whenever I see you, I can categorize and measure your face perpendicularly per unit time and per unit square person called Percy. So as somebody that's talking about, hey, you can just go. Percy is just living somewhere. It's called underscore Percy. It's underscore Percy here. She's living around the village here. So as whenever the lady can access and say that yes, because he cannot say it because Argentinian long nose, she's sitting there. So she's trying and he is trying to make sure that he's putting Argentinian long nose in a kogumaya situation, so as he can cheat this lady that we can go and visit Percy, so as he can start throwing the words and say that, oh, you look like Percy, oh, you look so alike, you're so beautiful, oh, where are you coming from? Kenge can never see buttocks throw or buttocks just coming across his own section. And the biggest attention is one, to make sure that he's just putting people in a race. Whenever you go to the, have you ever gone to a town? Whenever you reach to a certain town, you meet talk about the public means, talk about vehicles or vans or a bus. You get the person who's saying that, oh, let's go, 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 let's go. And whenever now you enter into the bus, you will look for that guy is no longer there. So he's just telling you, let's go. But whenever the journey kicks off, nowhere to be seen. That is Kenge. Whenever he says that on August, I'm going to have a masterclass that's going to be coming out. And guys, whenever I start a masterclass, I'm going to take people around the world. Whom have you ever took around the world? Apart from coming to the camera and living in a cage house of a dog and telling us that, oh, I'm a bigger YouTuber, I'm a celebrity, I'm a millionaire on my foot. Eh? How can such kind of a person just lie to the internet? The internet doesn't live. Listen, the internet has the records because they will still be there. And he was saying, oh, whenever the masterclass was belonging to Christmas list. And he was the owner of that kind of a platform. Yet you just there, so as you can come and solidarize, because you are coming from Africa, a poor person, an African, mongoloid, an unconditional person who doesn't understand the real need of the world, how it is. And whenever I just tricked you and you brought yourself very confusingly, like the way you can just insert your cucumbers to a hole or a position that you know, or a hole that you have ever been ididizing, you think that it's very easy. Muzungu has a brain. He knows that this kind of a full African called Kenge, who is not even thinking beyond the cucumbers, is only thinking backward, the buttocks only. How can we go and make sure that this kind of a person is not understanding us? They came with a trick. Use this kind of a goon who can never understand the English we are going to be talking about in the nose. Yeah, Mara. You know what, Mara, I want to have a masterclass here. Yeah. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. You know, I've seen in Africa, man. Africa, we have some of the talents here. How do you see that? Yeah, man. I understand you. So he's not understanding. Just go ask the people that, please, I don't understand this. How do you see this kind of a masterclass? You are promised that, oh, in a month you'll be receiving $1 million. Oh, you are used. Whenever subscribers, talk about whenever the YouTubers were coming and they were saying that, oh, I want to go to the party. The biggest issue of the party was one. The party was there for the people who have it, or the people who are already established in the YouTube platform. The party was not meant for stupid mongoloid and crocodile growing YouTubers. The growing YouTubers were subjected to bring goats. The growing YouTubers were subjected to bring cows. The growing YouTubers were subjected to bring sugar. The growing YouTubers were subjected to bring salt. The growing YouTubers were subjected to bring oil. The growing YouTubers were subjected to bring sufuria. The growing YouTubers were subjected to cook for the guests. The growing YouTubers were subjected to sit at the bench, eat rice and beans every day. The growing YouTubers were subjected to have the manual works, even sweep the compound at the party time, so as they can get a shout out. What kind of a mimicry and a stupid, innocuous conception that this kind of a person was ever bringing to the society. And people are there, Kenge, Kenge, Kenge. Kenge must go. That is the valid conception that we always have at the ground. Because whenever we say that one, look at how many YouTubers were subjected to such kind of the quagmire, the predictory way. Let me start with this person. There's a person called Kengor has started even reacting to me, and I'm just getting the real concept about even such kind of a boy called Kengor was subjected to sit at the bench and put the cucumbers, sit on the bench and be there, stuck there for hours, for some days, even asking, oh, how can I eat food? I don't have money. And he's coming to react on me, yet I'm just making sure that the platform is equivalent. Everyone is given equal chance. I'm just giving them an equal chance. A person like Prisodinga is here, very good from here, has just left the wife here to die and also the kids to die, and is just going outside there to tell people that, oh, this kind of the village, and is not here, is just listening to us so that he can act upon us. Very stupid person, cannot even think beyond the buttocks. That's the fact. And the real concept about the other people, look at Romy is me. Romy is me. I sat down with Romy is me, and they were just sitting down at the bench. They were told, what do you have so as you can get, and Kenge was there talking about, guys, I've never asked for something. Stupidity of the highest order is just solidarizing with people so as you cannot judge him that he's the one who was ordering, because people saw it. Let me ask you guys, and this is a simple question I can ever ask. If you go to somewhere for an talk about internship or attachment, or you go to look for work, an interview, let's use an interview, you find that people who are at the line, they're having sugar. The first person who is there is not having sugar, getting to that company, maybe it's a hotel. They have gone with sugars. Somebody who is the first one and the second and the third, they don't have sugar. Whenever they get in, they get out. They get in, they get out. Or whenever they're sitting at the bench waiting for an interviewer to come, whenever an interviewer comes, is only selecting who has sugar. What will you do as you? You have to go and buy something and come with it. Because the first person who is lining at the first, this is the first, the second, the third. But the interviewer is not using the lean. Is coming to select, yes, you come. Number 4 has sugar. Number 5 doesn't have. Number 6 has. He selects number 4. He selects number 6. He leaves because they don't have sugar. What does it mean? That's how Kenge was acting. Whenever people were coming to sit like Kengor, like Machacha, even Machacha will give you the history a little bit. Like they were coming to sit and relax and say that, oh, you know what? We are here. I have come to see you. You are a bigger YouTuber. I've seen that. Let me come here. I want to have a YouTube channel. And they were told that, okay, tell the world. Whenever you bring something not before. And whenever we say that, he was having a very rude, unscientific person who was even, I don't know if he knows even binomial nomenclature. Even if he knows the teeth of a dog, they are 42. Even he doesn't know that a hen doesn't pee. I don't know if such kind of a lady called the sausage girl ever recommended, if she went even to school and if she was even a dropout. She's there just because of the buttocks. They have some peace. They're reaching at the buttocks. They're just shaking. The peace are coming to the left buttock, to the right buttock. So they see that it's a very good trend to the village. And this kind of the boys, whenever they're just seated at the bench, they're just looking at, oh, look at this, oh, 1, oh, 2. They're just counting 1, 2, 3, Mombasa, Nairobi, Benin, Singapore. They're just counting because they have nothing to do. They were just subjected to a bench, sit like mongoloids, sit like puppets. They're just there, like dogs, waiting for the food. They're just put in a cage. But whenever they saw that, oh, when somebody comes with cooking oil because the party is about, I get a big shout out. Thank you, my living God. They started it. One of the boys came, and this kind of there were like 5 boys. And Sean Aru, what's the name of that girl? Eve Ishaunwa. She was there. And they saw that, oh, there's a person who came with a present. And Kenge received that present the same day that guy arrived. Like 3 minutes after the guy arrived, he was given a shout out. And the boys are just there looking like owls. And you think that maybe they're in a witchcraft. They're now looking at how the act of you know now whenever you go to a witch doctor, it's just he's putting those kind of so as you can just be witchcrafted. So they are looking with bear, talk about in a 3 eye. And they're just, oh, my living God. Oh, he has just arrived right now. And he has got already a shout out. Then another guy came. They were subjected just sitting. Because whenever you stand up, and the sausage girl identified that you have stood up without her acknowledgement, you are going to suffocate there. It's going to tell you, just go, don't come back. You have a very, talk about, it's just called kiere amigu. Having the fastness of your legs will just befall you. And it's just talking to you very rudely. And you will think that this is a person who is owning. You think that is the person who is now the person, or you can talk about now, how can we call a person like that one? You think he's a supervisor who is taking loud and see what is happening. And it is because of Kenge is taking the cucumber taking the cucumber to her and using the measurement of 90 degrees and obtuse angle. It's not allowed. Measure 90 degrees. It's because of that one. And Kenge is coming to tell us, oh, you know what? If you don't have a present, you will never be allowed to have a shout out. And whenever we say it, Kenge is coming out to tell us, oh, no. Whenever the masterclass started, let me tell you this story. And I'm here to tell you the fact. I was there at the villa. And I was acting perpendicularly per unit time and seeing in angles, in an obtuse angle. And whenever it reached at a time, Christmas list arrived and he was cucumberizing, making sure that he is antagonizing Gunmo. And whenever he's now satisfied, he's going to be arriving at the villa and telling the only big YouTubers who are there. Because whenever Kenneth Mwache from Nigeria arrived at the villa, what happened? He was given the first priority and he left many YouTubers sitting during the party. Sitting at the bench, waiting for even a shout out. Even a person called Machacha, a person called Dikenedio. They were just subjected to kitchen premises so as they can cook. And whenever they cook, whenever Kenge passes to ask, what are you cooking? So as they can get a shout out even. Look at how men were subjected to poverty. That's how men were subjected to go into Brogro. That's how men were subjected to pogromicity. That's how men were subjected to such kind of incredulous things that could not befall to a man. And this was because of Nyash. Because there's a lady, what's the name of that? I don't know what in Juguna. There's a lady, I don't know what. She's coming from Nairobi. She was the one who was installing curtains at the Kenge's villa. Because she was having Nyash and she was cute. Yes, we say that one, yes. She was given an opportunity To make what? To make sure that she's installing those kind of the curtains, and because of the nyash, Kenge could just go and by fall, and he fall in love to that lady. And the person who was not letting her to meet with Kenge was the sausage girl. Because of what? She knew that she might be outcrusted, outdated, and Kenge will need an update. So as everything gonna be coming very sincerely. But to according of the law of Kenge, is only trusting a person, and he can only give a person who benefit him. That's why you saw, whenever I was working in the fish farming, what happened from that position? He said that, okay, Gintu, I give you all the authorities to make sure that you are making everything happening. But whenever it reaches the time, now the fish pond, it's just throwing food to the fish. The con mom saw that this is going to be my job. This is going to be the only thing I can just practice and do. What did it happen? She told Kenge that I've gone to feed the fish. I've got no fish. Gintu stole the fish. What does it mean? He knew that my work is over. I'm not needed because now I'm eating extra. Because I could do videos. They could progress than the people who were there, who they needed them to progress. And the same people I'm talking about, that the same people who I went and I found them there. And whenever they were looking at me, doing some contents, having shoutouts for every corner. And right now, they're just there, just gelastically. And right now, there are people who are supporting Gintu, and they cannot comment. Do you know that, Kenge? But they will not show you that they're supporting Gintu. It's because they know that Gintu is right. And Kenge is lying to the people, is always lying. And I come out with a clarification. Look at even Nyabuhanse. Everybody watches Gintu. And they know that Gintu, yeah. There's so many people have subscribed to Gintu. They are watching Gintu daily. And whenever they can miss even a single day, you'll hear my phones calling. Why today you have not posted? Are you not feeling okay? Guys, yes, even today I was not feeling okay. But I have to make sure that the content is coming for you. And this is the one, because it has triggered it to happen. Because Kenge is a quagmire. Kenge is a narcissist. Kenge is a tribalist. Kenge is a stupid goon that we have to talk about. And whenever we say that somebody is stupid, I mean that. Whenever it reaches at a time, somebody has to, by fault, somebody has to come out and just criticize everybody. Chase everybody at the village. Chase everybody who is just working somewhere to make sure that, oh, this kind of things will not have happened this way. This kind of thing will not happen this way. What can you just do at the sense of these ones? That's why we come out and say that some things we have to solidarize our own self and know that no more intimidations. There's nothing like pogromicity again. There's nothing like narcissist again. There's nothing like tribalist again. And we have to fight for it. And by fighting, we have to make sure that we put the record straight. If somebody could call this a spade, let it be called a spade. If we can call this one, we can call it a spoon, let it be a spoon. If it's called, we can call it a scooper, let it be called a scooper. And don't talk about this as scooper used in a laboratory. Somebody want to titillate our minds with by-fault minds that can never even work to our own systematic way, or talk about this kind of the minds are just by faulting. That's programmicity, and we can just call it, you're throwing us to an imbroglio, which cannot happen to our own society, or to our own affidavit, or to our own aptitude about what we have to do. And the real concept about what we have to do is one. Kenge has to think properly beyond his own buttocks or the cucumbers in front, because the only is just thinking around himself, thinking that everybody who is just coming to his own comfort zone is thinking that, oh, the only thing he can just do is only shaking cucumbers. The only thing he can just do is just make sure that, can you touch my pears here, they're carelessly hanging, maybe somewhere and this and this and this. It can never happen right now, because people are getting to know their own rights and freedom about what to do. Because a person has come up with a platform has introduced it to the village. So you want to use it to use us, or you want to use it to get money from us, and use me because you think that Gintu might be a unlearned person, or Gintu might be an illiterate person, or Gintu might be a pogromic way, or it can be, how can we call it? Pacifist guy coming out to this kind of a position to tell people the valid things. If we want to change the nation and to change Nyabuansi, we have to sing the songs that I've already brought out to the platform. The songs have to sing. The songs have to come out. So as Kenge can know that there's no more intimidations, there's no criticist, there's no pogomaya, there's no any kind or sort of stupidity gonna be prevailing ahead. And we have another thing, that whenever everything was being held and we want to get the shout-outs, there's a person now who came out thinking that we need her own stupid by faulting agent called about, maybe she's the only, thinking that she's a Mzungu, she's the only person who has it. We were just even talking about, do you think that we are fearing Mzungu? Because you are talking with your nose, thinking that, oh, Africans are here. Oh, whenever you talk whenever you talk from your nose, Argentina long nose, you think that, oh, we're going to be fearing such kind of the people. That's why you started chasing people, thinking that now you can be a very aggressive woman. And we have already seen it. Right now in Argentina, it's now fire because everything has gone pogmaya. Everything has gone increditious. Everything has gone unconditioned. Everything has gone unconditional. And the same way we say, there's nothing like a marriage is going to be gay. And they are coming out to tell people, guys, we are about to have a wedding. Which kind of a wedding? You are already kissing your wife there. You are already kissing the Argentina long nose at the villa there. Talking about, oh, come and sit onto my waist. Oh, you already... Such kind of the things. And talking about, oh, baby, you are wearing pink. I don't like pink. And I am just at the kitchen. And you are talking such kind of the nonsense. Now, whom do you want to tell? Can you go to your bedroom and talk those kind of the nonsense? I'm just wondering if it's the same things, just going to the in-laws and say that, oh, Mr. Louis. And I think it has ever happened. Oh, Mr. Louis, you know, your daughter, she's always wearing pink. She's always wearing nah. And I think she likes pink. Yes, she likes pink because she's always having pinks. That's the fact. And you are coming out here. If you want to ask Kibe or ask Christmas list, they know which color. Kibe, which color? She needs which color. So even right now we have some pants so I can just make sure that in 2025 whenever they're coming, and it's just not guaranteed. And I think it's not guaranteed. Get that. It's not guaranteed them coming. Because Kenge is there for something. Kenge is there for passport. And the real fact is one. Kenge, whenever he comes out to tell people that I'm going to take you to different countries, whenever my masterclass gets to a certain position, or whenever it starts, I'm going to make sure that all my supporters, I'm going to take you around. And whenever the masterclass started, you started saying that, oh, I'm going to give out some lands to my subscribers. And you started it. And saying that now, you said you just gave one and you were sent, the money was sent to you to buy a land. And you say that, hey, guys, I have given out a present to one of my subscribers. So as they can continue donating their money to you. But they are not stupid. One of the stupid mother who came from Jamaica, not knowing that this is a scamming agent called Kenge, he just placed the money. But she was brave. She noticed that I have to come alone. Whenever she came alone, and they bought a land. Now he started thinking that, oh, guys, you can send money. I can buy you a land. Very stupid. People are not stupid with their money. You cannot do them like Aaron Dante again. You can never do them like Ponte again. You can never do them like Ivan again. And people are now talking about, they're now over-musing themselves. They're now over-sensing themselves, expanding. talking about there's no more scamming again. You're now coming out to say that, oh guys, I have to have a land and build a hospital. Do you think it's gonna work? Do you think that there are people who are going to make sure that it's going to be happening? Right now you have a problem with the masterclass because Christmas List has brought it off from you. Christmas List was the one who was owning masterclass. Even if whenever he came to the village, he told you, give me some ladies, give me some people who we are going to a masterclass to teach people about it. People are no longer getting to masterclass. Only it was working during the party because you were scamming people. How can you go and teach a person how to get a GoPro? How can you teach a person on how to shoot a video? Yet you alone, you are shooting your face, you are shooting your only eyes, you are shooting your own goggles, I don't know, sunglasses, and thinking that, oh, some people, whenever they shoot themselves this way, you tell them, no, you should do this and this and this. What kind of a masterclass are you talking about? Why are we doing videos? Do you think that every villager in this area, they have passed through the stupid masterclass you're talking about? It doesn't have a market right now. That's why you are advertising it now and again. So as people can now continue bringing money, which you are no longer using it because it has already been faulted. And the thing you want to be, it will never be. Because you have hosted money for the people. Look at whenever the ladies who are doing some work unto you. People are sending money. Those ladies are doing the better job. Oh, Kenge, pay them a high salary. Kenge, make sure that these people are never hungry. Take care of them. What is Kenge doing? It's just telling them, oh, you know, they don't know how to go to bank. Do you think people are stupid the way you are? And that imagine telling people that this kind of the ladies, like Anastasia, like Lucia who were there, like Maria Kiddy whenever she was there at the villa, that they don't know how to go to the bank. Look at how subscribers are taken into a granted solution. They think that they're going to be berated or titillated in a way that everything going to be taken care. You're going to be passing through the pocket. All the changes has to pass through the pocket so as you can know that now I've gained a lot of money. And whenever we tell people the real varied projection about Kenge is a scammer. Kenge can never act perpendicularly per unit time. Kenge is outdated already. Kenge can never go with the trend or the trend that's trending right now. Look at all the fans who are with Kenge. Kenge was getting millions of money as donations. Right now, he was even not going to tell people that, oh guys, you know, he was getting the real video. And he was even called the real goat. And even called the commando. Traveling commando. Imagine. Where did those kind of things go? Where those things went? How did it happen that now Kenge is not the traveling commando? Is a cage dog stayer, is just called the Kenge cage to this kind of the position, and he can do nothing. Even the traveling is not a travel anymore. It is just, oh guys, we have been already, oh, the thieves came, snatched our phone. Oh guys, I don't like the habit of my wife. So as you can only trend, you cannot give people the content you are giving out because you already lost the chance. Leave it to the people who are coming. You will never stay to the brim until now it will rain again. The water will overflow or water will reduce whenever sun leads. You will never stay at the constant position. And whenever we try our best with talk about very young subscribers, but we are growing with our own helter-skelter space. Look at the subscribers you have. Why can a person of more than 550,000 subscribers come to attack a 7,000, a 6,000, a 2,000, a 3,000 subscribers and talking about, oh guys, this kind of the people are jealous. How people are jealous on you, yet you have more than 500. How they can just kind of a people shake you because they have touched the stem, they have touched the beam that is holding you. And whenever you are now shaken, you are just a pogrotic way. You are just a lighter object. You can be shaken like a cucumber. You can be shaken anytime like a medicine or a drug in the chemist or in a pharmacy. So as whenever before you use, you have to shake it. The way you are shaking the Argentinian long nose, just holding here, the babam here, and pa, 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 pa. You think that that's the same thing that's going to be holding? You are shaking before use. Yes, it's the same applying to the cucumbers. Shake before use. But it doesn't apply whenever you are urinating. Just urinate, then shake. It's now shake after use. That's how it's acting to human beings. But whenever you're acting to other things, shake before use. That's the same. Shake your brain. Is it working? Is it applying? Before commencing your intermediates, your narcissist words, your programmatic words, your how can we call them? Absconding words that cannot even titillate our minds and give us a sleepless night. Right now, you are just harassed. You are just worried. Why are these people knowing much of things about me? You messed. Kenge, you messed a very big mess, and I told you, the biggest mess you did ever unto the world, it's tackling a person you never know. It's attacking a person who I knew how I grew up, who I knew how I was coming up, how I was, until I've reached to this segment. Look at the boys who are coming to sit at your bench, giving them rice, putting them to the job, subjecting them to the job. Look at how Mawera, whenever Mawera came to the villa, Mawera came and he was sitting at the bench like a bench maker, or we can talk about a bench marker, or we can call them pedestrians, or we can call them a good name. All backbenchers in the platform. And Mawera saw that, oh, if I sit here, I don't have money. I have nothing. Where am I going to stay? Because during that time, Kenge had not even got himself to the villa. It was still a skeleton. He was just going to dididize the sausage girl. And whenever the stomach started bleaching, she went to Mombasa and bleached it off. And she's coming here to tell that I'm going to the police station. She's going to have some intimidations to us. She's going to accuse us because of the facts that they did. And we know how many styles they were going, how many times the lady was mourning, how many times the guy was ever thinking that we don't know. How many times this kind of the lady was just faking to mourn, so as this guy can enjoy. But it was reaching to nothing because of the dollar. And this is why I play the song. Let the song play. Let the song do its own job. Because it's one of the best songs that we can just say they're just protecting our village from this kind of the vultures. Kenge is the biggest vulture. That is the fact. Kenge cannot think beyond. It's just coming out to tell people that, you know what, I have to do this, I have to do that, I'll do this one. But unto the real concept, it was a bifolding event. It was just faking the conditions, their own obstitution, to make sure that this kind of the things cannot happen. And whenever he fakes and he knows that he has faked it, he can never go and rectify the mistake. Let me answer you one thing. Whenever he knew that the masterclass gave him money, people know that whenever you go to a masterclass, pay for that masterclass. And he got money to run the party. And it was the one, he was telling me that I ran a party in 30 days. What can one person do to me? What can you do then? And whenever they're now coming out to say that, oh, you ever promised people to take them rounds? Whom have you ever took to a round? And you know that Kenge is a liar from the top to the bottom. Just lying for buttocks. Lying to cucumberize. Lying for his own aptitude. Lying for his own benefit. And whenever he gets it, you will never see him again. And again he's coming out to tell people, I'm just having the only remaining thing is a swimming pool. How do you see, guys? How can I put it? Very stupid. And he thinks people have just forgotten. We can never forget the history. The history is there. And if the history is there, we have to revolve with the history. Guys, I will be updating you more much about what Kenge is bringing to the society as stupid things that we cannot acknowledge. That's why he will never ever change the body. He's ever anti-asticated. He's ever shrinking. He's ever wilting like an aged cucumber. Keep it locked. Keep it tuned. Much of the things are going to be coming right now. And this is still undergoing. And the segment is going. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Let's go on with the platform right now. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's Gintu, back again to the root of today. Here we are. It's one-on-one live coverage from this segment, and we want to make sure that everything is coming to you live, heterozygously and controversially. Anyone who's gonna be thinking about, oh, this is gonna be how it's gonna be coming to you live. And here we are, guys. Before we go so far, another hit song is out. Another hit song is out. Yeah, yeah.
When danger came to a quiet land, it's Gintu and the amigos took a stand.
Three amigos.
Classy and the girls, they showed their might, protecting the vulnerable day and night. Oh, it's Gintu and the three amigos.
Ding, 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 ding.
The girls in the village, everyone knows. With courage and honor, they lead the way, keeping our hearts safe every day. The wicked came with their tricks and lies, but the amigos saw through their disguise. For every child and every widow's call, they stood like mountains defending us all. Oh, it's Gintu and the three amigos, guardians of the village, everyone knows. With courage and honor, they lead the way, keeping our hearts safe every day. For Patsy and others, they shine so bright, a beacon of hope in the darkest night. With love in their hearts, they take a stand, the pride and strength of our cherished land. Oh, it's Gintu and the three amigos, three are protectors, strong as can be. The courage and honor, they lead the way, keeping our hearts safe every day. For Passy and others, they shine so bright, a beacon of hope in the darkest night. With love in their hearts, they take a stand, the pride and strength of our cherished land. Hiding strength of our cherished land.
Guys,
the three
Hot.
amigos.
Hot.
Guardians of the village, everyone knows.
Everyone
With
knows.
courage and honor, they lead the way.
Fantastic.
Keeping Nabohan safe every day.
Wow. 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 Guys, wherever you're coming from, if it's your first time you're going to be tuned in, it's underscore Gintu here. Faster. Here we are. It's one-on-one. Sweating is a must. This is your year to make sure that you are enjoying the content that's going to be coming from Nyabohanse. Here we have a step already, and we want to make sure that the music is going to be coming to you. Reggae music, roots music, and everything going to be coming to you live. We're going to be coming with an R&B. And